All right. Good day, everyone. We are here to present our project for ITS 122P, Web Systems and Technologies 2, entitled An Integrated Web-Based Healthcare Management Platform. This project is developed by Mr. Alpha, me, Mr. Faustino, Mr. Fontanos, Mr. Guevara, Ms. Handayan, and Mr. Sunga from Mapua University under the guidance of Professor Policarpio Cabalag. We are proud to highlight that this system is built in direct collaboration with our partner client, NetaCare Holistic Health Services, or NCHS. So for our client profile, it is a registered not-for-profit organization based in Australia that delivers vital allied health and disability services. They operate under strict guidelines set by the Australian agencies, including the Australian Charities and Not-for-Profits Commission, the National Disability Insurance Scheme, and Department of Veterans Affairs. NCHS provides comprehensive, personalized care to individuals with lifelong disabilities, chronic conditions, and complex needs across Brisbane, the Gold Coast, Rockhampton, and Tasmania, with long-term growth of global expansion. So first, the problem. Despite their critical mission, NCHHS faces a major operational hurdle. They lack an optimized integrated web infrastructure. Currently, managing complex care plans, tracking daily patient progress like medications and diets, and scheduling appointments across multiple regions rely on fragmented, disconnected methods. This gap in communication between healthcare staff and vulnerable demographics can lead to critical oversights, such as missed medications. Ultimately, this lack of centralized digital hub restricts NCHHS from smoothly scaling their operations and maximizing staff efficiency. So the solution that we have proposed is to solve these challenges. Our project enhances their web platform to serve as a centralized hub. The core objective achieved by the system includes strictly enforced role-based access control to separate patient and staff views, and secure an administrative portal for healthcare workers to manage patient records. Furthermore, it introduces automated database alerts for missed medications and dedicated interface for patients to log their daily medical adherence and centralized appointment dashboard for mutual tracking. Thank you.
As for the scope of the project, the company currently has a system that is online. However, the processes that this system covers mostly are involved with the starting process of the relationship with the company. And so we aim to improve communication between patients and caretakers, scheduling of appointments, and the management of patient information. So the scope of the project includes user registration, patient information management, appointment dashboard and management, automated notifications, and patient progress tracker. For the requirements, functional requirements include patient info management, automated staff pings, patient progress tracker, and appointment dashboard. Then, lastly, for the non-functional requirements, they are data privacy, access control, response time, responsiveness, availability, modularity, and audit logging.
Now, in terms of our ERD, we mostly centered around various core components, like, for example, prescriptions are the main focus, and even staff and patients are one of the main focus into the table as they're connected to both the alert system, which are the roles of the staff, and connected to also the info of the patients, such as the prescriptions taken or their care plans, and even the diet plans are connected between the care plan. How the staff will be able to know whether progress is being made towards the care plan of a patient will be through the progress table attributes, where it will also try to give alerts if any of the prescriptions or even the care plans are not being followed by the patient's account through the alert attributes. Furthermore, the site map is divided as the for the login for both the dashboards and also the main website, where we'll be focusing towards the bottom, where upon login, it will either lead you to the staff dashboard or the patient's dashboard, where we'll be provided with various features, such as either the patient care tracker, information management, and even the prescription notifications through either SMS or pings from the system as well. The information management will provide both the name, date of birth, sex, contact information of the care patient, address, medical conditions, and prescriptions, dietary recommendations, and even the emergency contacts. Whereas in the patient's dashboard will be provided with the intake alarm, the care tracker, and even the facts and resources, which will be shown in the demo. In the landing page of the website, we have the login page where we'll be going towards the staff dashboard. Upon logging in, this will what be greeted towards the staff, where they'll show the metrics of both the active patients that the health care organization is currently attending to, the amount of scheduled appointments that are due today, which from here it provides the metrics of 1796, and even pending alerts, three of which are high priority, which is reflected on the next one, which is the admin panel, where coordinator tools will be provided for the admin. The misprescriptions and threshold logs will be placed here for various patients. Like for example, here, David Ose has not logged 8:30 in schedule, but we can try to ping the patient as well through such. There's also the staff roster to see the available staff members in the organization currently, and even automation settings just in case they want to prefer trying to figure out on how they will receive such messages. Moving on will be the patients, where we can see the list of various patients. We can try to create, we can either take a look at the patients itself, even edit their details, or even delete their records. We can also add as well their details in case the healthcare itself has been appointed a new patient. Let's say Jane Doe, who has been born around 1940 and is in August 8th. Currently, she is living in Tasmania, in Pennsylvania Street, and is currently active in the conditions. Upon applying the patient, it will be inserted into the database and will be provided in the patient's records. Next is the schedule, where it will provide all the upcoming appointments that are provided for today. As you can see, upon clicking on each of the dates, It will show the progressing on what type of appointments and who is the appointment for. For example, this one on June 9th, 2026. This is just a progress check for Eleanor Whitfield, using Daniel Kim as the person in charge of checking on Eleanor itself. And below this is the upcoming appointments. As we can see, there are various types. Now, on the patient side, we'll just go to Eleanor to be able to see her, which will be quite a simple, as it will only just be provided in one single tab. As we can see, there's the conditions and the information, the care and resources of whether or not they need the resources, contact cards of the care team, or even booking a consultation in case anything is needed to be discussed by the specialist. Below is the diet plan, care for the care plan, and even the progress so far. And it seems like Eleanor has not taken their medication. So from records, we can say that they have taken their medication. But in case they haven't, and this is a misclick by the patient, it can also be undue. That will be all for our demo.
And to summarize, as our experience as a group, building a healthcare management platform for NetaCare has taught us more than just the technical side of the course. We learned that designing for real patients with complex needs takes careful planning, strict attention to privacy, and a real sense of responsibility at every step. In the end, our project has come together not because any one of us had all the answers, but because we combined our strengths and kept the client's need at the center of every decision. We're walking away with a stronger grasp of web system planning, a deeper respect for accessibility, and a belief that technology is meant to serve people. That's all.